Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. For this video, I'd just like to review an American supernatural drama movie that I watched just last night. Now the movie was released in 2022 and it is called So Cold the River. Before I say anything else, I'd just like to give you a general background about the movie and the usual the synopsis, and go on to talk a little bit more about the movie as a whole and give you my thoughts on it. Yeah, okay. So Cold the River, as I say, is a modern American supernatural drama, and it stars Bethany Joy Lenz and Andrew J. West. Now, the movie was directed by Paul Schulberg, and it's based on the novel of the same name by Michael Korreiter. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Who main inspiration for the novel was this massive, sprawling hotel called the West Baden Springs Hotel in the Lick French resorts. Yeah. Okay. So onto the story now. I won't give away too much of it, just in case you haven't seen the movie. The story follows a young documentary filmmaker. There she is. There, that's the main female protagonist. She's played by Bethany Joy Lenz, who's hired to profile a reclusive, dying millionaire called Campbell Bradford, who seems to hold some kind of dark secrets. So she starts filming, on his deathbed and that, and the more she films him, the more she becomes obsessed with him and that, So she starts asking questions all around town and that about him and that, and then eventually, as the movie goes on, she uncovers a terrifying dark secret. Yeah, but I'll leave it there then, guys. I won't go on. As I say, I won't go on too much about it in case you haven't seen it. So that's basically the story in that, she's a young filmmaker and that, and she's been assigned to film this guy and that, but there's something very dark about him and that, and another real weird thing at the beginning of the movie when she starts filming him in his deathbed, when she's actually talking to him. He only answers via the camera, the movie camera screen. She has to look at the movie camera screen to see him talk and that. But when she looks over, when she diverts her eyes away from the camera screen to look directly at him on the bed, he's lying there comatose, as if he's virtually on the point of death, So that's quite weird in that. And as I say in that, it does take a very dark path, this movie. The hotel it's set in, I have never seen such a gigantic hotel in a horror movie in all my life. It's even bigger than the Outlook, not the Outlook, the Overlook Hotel. And excuse me, sorry about this, guys. I've still got a bit of a cough. I've had a rather nasty bug over the last couple of days. That's why I didn't do me live the other night. So it's only now I'm starting to get better, but I've still got this bloody cough. So yeah, I apologise if if I sound a little bit throaty, and the cough and that. But getting back to this, it's quite a weird story actually. And she goes into the town and starts asking questions about this guy and that, And there's a lady there. She's something of a historian, an elderly lady and that, and she talks to her in the bar and that, the girl that's doing the film and that, and she broaches the subject of this guy. This Campbell Bradford and that. So she asked this historian about him, and the minute she mentions his name, the historian, she just goes, she drinks up, she just goes, she doesn't want to talk about him and that, So there's something odd there and that when she doesn't want to discuss him and that. So, but I won't give away too much about it, guys. I'll just give you the outline, by the way, there's some shots there, guys, at the back there, yeah. So, I won't divulge too much of the movie because I haven't heard anybody talk about this movie on YouTube. I only stumbled across it when I'm doing my usual browsing and that, so I thought I'd give it a go. But so many weird scenes in this movie, guys. This filmmaker, she's supposed to have some sort of psychic ability as well, and she actually starts, without giving too much away, she actually starts getting these flashbacks and that. And these weird, surreal images in her mind about this guy like he's dressed in like Victorian clothes. He's got like a bowler hat on, and he's walking along the corridors of the hotel, and he looks as if he's going to basically going to kill somebody, you know. And there is actually one or two scenes in it where he actually does attack somebody, you know, like dream like scenes and that. So you know, you start wondering like what the connection is there, and then you've got the recurrent motif of the she's got this big bottle of water that's been obtained from a local spring and that. So there's a weird ambience surrounding the bottle of water, you know, hence the title, So Cold the River. So you wonder what's going on there with the bottle of water and that. As I say, it's quite a weird movie, this, guys. It's not for everybody. Very, very slow paced. But I must say about that hotel, my God, it's bigger than two Italian cathedrals put together. It's absolutely enormous, you know, it really is. Or just looking at it makes you dizzy and that, you know, the sprawling lobby and that, you know, and ideal setting for a ghost story and that, you know. So I think as I say, the author was influenced by this hotel, this actual hotel. So he decided to write a novel set in the hotel and that. But of course, they've made the movie some years later. Yeah, very odd movie, this, guys, it really is. But I must admit, I'm not going to watch it again because I found it to be very, very slow. The plot was basically all over the place. I mean, half the time I was scratching my head wondering, well, why did he do that? Why did she do that? You know, is the place really haunted? And what's this dark secret, this guy and on his deathbed, what's he harbouring? But as the movie goes on, you learn all about him and what that dark secret actually is. Yeah, but I'll leave it there, you know. But I mean, this is just my opinion. I mean, if you like slow burning like Shining style movies, well, it's much slower than The Shining. So I must warn you, don't go into this expecting you know, the roller coaster ride of The Shining, because you won't get it. But it's got that kind of atmosphere, you know, big creepy hotel, you know, this big sprawling hotel and that, you know, and then the girl, like, as I say, the filmmaker, she gets these like flashbacks as well, incidents. I mean, they may or may not have happened like in the town and that, but like these people in the woods and that, you know, dressed in old-fashioned clothes and that. But yeah, but I don't want to give away too much of that. I'll let you see it for yourself and that. But it's all in all, guys, it's quite a strange movie. This, it really is, yeah. But then it has you wondering, like, you know, wondering what as I say, wondering what's going on and that. So it's the sort of movie what you've got to watch right through, you know, and to the end to see how the movie pans out. And I must say, like, it has got a twist or two at the end, which of course I won't divulge, you know. But if you don't mind slow burning supernatural horror stories set in big sprawling hotels, as I say, like the one like the Overlook and The Shining, you might enjoy So Cold the River. Yeah, so all right then, guys. And sorry about this, guys. It's awful cold. It's still lingering. Yeah. Onto a rating now. I'm gonna give So Cold the River. I think I'll give it. I think I'll give it about 3 out of 10. I didn't really enjoy it, guys, to be honest. And at times, sorry about this. At times, I found myself on the verge of falling to sleep. You know, it wasn't very well paced. The characters weren't really gripping. You know, nothing really exciting happened in it. There was a lot of talk in it, and it just wasn't for me, guys. So I ordered this from Amazon Germany. So if you go on there, you'll be able to get it from there. I think there's a DVD version as well. Yeah, but yeah, it wasn't for me, guys. This, yeah, big disappointments. And as I say, but as I say, that's just my opinion. You might like it, but I certainly didn't. And that there is some pretty, you know, the killings, and I must say, like, there is some pretty gory, you know, bloody killings in it and that, you know, but it just didn't do it for me. It didn't tick all the boxes, guys, I'm afraid to say, hence the low rating. Yeah. All right, then. So, have any of you seen So Cold the River? What did you think of it? Did you share my view that it was very, very tedious and boring and dull? Leave your comments down below. I'd be very interested, you know, to hear what you thought of it. Yeah. But, well, as I say, you know, it was a huge disappointment, guys. And as I say, just the one watch for me. But I must say, I do like that cover, you know, really do. Yeah, but it's all in German, guys. I can't read you anything. It's got no It's got no special features. It's just got the trailer. Yeah, but yeah. All right then, guys. So there you go. So that's me. That's me. Thoughts on Sokola River from 2022. Yeah. Okay then. Well, I'll conclude the review now. I'll conclude the video. Yeah. So if you like it, the usual. Please feel free to share, subscribe, comment, and all going well. Providing this bloody cop's gone away. I'll be back soon with another video, and I hope to do my live stream this coming Thursday. Sorry I couldn't do it last. I said on Facebook. Sorry I couldn't do it, guys. But I was just on my back with an awful bug. Yeah, but hopefully, by next Thursday, it will have cleared up completely. For some reason, when I get a cold, it's always the cough that lingers. Yeah. All right then. So fingers crossed, I'll be fully recovered by next Thursday to do me live. Yeah. All right then, guys. So I hope you enjoyed my review of Sokola River from 2022. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and all going well. I'll speak to us all again soon. Take care of yourselves now. Bye.